Hello guys, and welcome back to the shop. I'll bet you're wondering what all this stuff here is all about. What do all these things have in common? I'll tell you in just a minute. Hello and welcome back. Okay, so what do all these things have in common? What they have in common is that they're part of a quick little project. Now this is just a fun little video in case you guys have little bits and pieces like this just lying around. I'm going to show you how to turn it into something useful and productive. Now Harbor Freight has a nifty little light that they sell. They don't give this one away for free, and it's not this one. I'll put an image of it up on the screen. It's a neat little light that I always thought should have been a freebie, and they brought that light out, I don't know, 2-3 years ago maybe, and I thought eventually it would become a freebie, but they haven't. They've held back on that one, and it's a small light like this one. Actually, I have looked at it at the store, and this one is actually brighter than the one they put out, because the one they put out is the old-fashioned LEDs, and it only has 6 or 7 LEDs, I think it is. 7 LEDs. This is much, much brighter. So anyway, that other light that they refuse to put as a freebie and they keep selling it, it started at around $9. It's dropped down to $7, and I think the cheapest I've seen it on sale is like $4.99, so $5. Well, that kind of annoyed me, and I always thought I could do the same thing for nothing. Absolutely nothing. If they won't give it to me for free, I'll make one for free. And that's exactly what this video is all about. Call me stingy, I don't know, it doesn't matter. I just like to do things the cheapest way possible. And that's why, if you have some stuff lying around, I'm not saying to go out and buy this stuff, okay? I'm just saying keep this video in mind, and if you ever have an old paint stick lying around, one of these free lights from Harbor Freight, a few loose screws, and you ever find a pivoting connection like this, when I took this off, one of those old floor standing lights that has many lights that come out of it, I'll pop up an image so you understand what I'm talking about. A neighbor of mine threw one of these lights away, and I didn't want the light, but I took it and I cannibalized it. I tore it apart. And these little light connectors, they stand on the light, and they had the light popping out of here, and it would pivot. So I took it all apart, and I made my own flexible light, because sometimes you just can't get the right light for the right spot. In other words, no matter how many lights you have, you always wish you had another one. For example, I have this Harbor Freight light, which is very useful and convenient and very nice. But sometimes it's too big. You get under a cabinet when you're doing plumbing or something like that, and this light can be a little too big and cumbersome. So you get one of these. But you put it on the ground, on the base of the cabinet, it only points straight up. It doesn't point where you really want it to. Sometimes you need a strange angle for it to point in just the right direction you need it to go. But it's like you put it and you put it on top of something, it just doesn't do the job for you. So it can be a bit of a nuisance. So I put together my own light. I'm going to show you how to do it right now, and you can do it for free if you collect old stuff. And see, this drawer has nothing to do with it. This drawer is only here to show you I collect old screws and stuff, because you never know when you're going to need them. Instead of going down to the hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever, and trying to find just the right screw in their limited selection, I have drawers and drawers full of this stuff. Anyway, so all this stuff, put it together into this puppy right here. Put this aside, and look at that. This is amazing. You can pivot it and put it in any direction you want. I'll turn it that way so you can see. I took a painter stick right there, took the pivoting head here, screwed it onto the back of this thing, screwed it onto the piece of wood there. Nothing complicated. Didn't cost me a penny, and it is awesome. Look at that. You can rotate it, pivot it, no matter which way you want it to go. Wherever you need it to go, spins every direction and pivots up and down wherever you need it to go. And one thing I'll say from experience making this, since this one has 2 lights, the big one and the little one here, put this one, this pivot has a limiter to it. It won't pivot all the way. See, it goes from 90 all the way this way. It won't go 180. If you have that, be sure to put this one so you can point it up wherever you want to. Okay? I made the mistake originally putting it on this side, and I was stuck only going to 90. I said, no, I turned it around. Because sometimes you want to aim this one wherever you want it to go. And this one obviously goes wherever you need it to go. So it's convenient, you just put it down and you can point this one wherever you want, or point this one wherever you want it to go. Straight up, off to the side, on an angle, wherever you want it to go. And that is the convenience of this little light. So this is just a little fun project for you, little scraps of stuff you have lying around the house. Turn it into something useful. Save yourself, I don't know, $7, $9, whatever that light happens to be at the given moment. I'm not saying to go out and buy any of this stuff. Don't go crazy. I want you to spend zero. I want you to use your hands. I want you to use your imagination. I want you to have fun in the shop doing stuff for yourself. If you're bored, you got nothing to do, instead of sitting around watching TV or something, or eating or drinking, which is not good for your health, go into the shop and do something like this. Use your brain, use your imagination, put stuff together. A lot healthier for you, and it'll keep you young and vigorous. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This little fun project for today. Make the most out of it. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'll have a much better video for you next time with a bigger project in mind. All right, talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.